believe every organization need a proper HR system to handle their workforce. And also HR is the only system goes to each and every employee of the organization. Can do mistakes, and same time there can be fraudulent activities as well. So how do you go to avoid that? Okay, just because you.
So it's always these three points, right?
Yes.
I think you have already addressed how do you solve the system part, how do you solve the data by using AI. So when it comes to people, understand a solution is a solution, but somebody has to design it. Somebody has to, be like a solution architect related to the objective.
Yes.
So based on your experience, when you implement people's HR, how do you cater for this point, which is people area?
Yeah.
Who will going to design? How advanced do you need when you do an HR implementation in the company?
Ajukan cuti tahunan mulai tanggal 23 Desember 2025.
Hi, good day everyone. Welcome to this podcast. Today, I'm feeling very honored to have my friend here, Mr. Sampath Jayasundara. He is a CEO of PeoplesHR. PeoplesHR is trusted by 1,500 companies, more or less, and 1.5 million users, right?
Yes.
I think it's amazing. So it's basically an HR application to build a strategic workforce intelligence. Maybe a little bit of who Mr. Sampath is. He is advisor committee of the Export Development Board in Sri Lanka. He is also a vice chairman in /Com and also a co-founder of an institute, Business and Technology.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So very remarkable. So we have a very good speaker today. So that's why we want to ask for his opinion.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Yeah. So this is not the first time you come to Indonesia,
No,
right?
No, many times.
Many times. How long have you been in Indonesia before? I mean, you've come to Indonesia?
So I'm visiting Indonesia for last, I would say, 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah, Bali is one of my interesting destination.
Okay.
I like the nice beaches in Bali.
Okay.
And of course Jakarta as well, other than the traffic.
Okay. So you feel that Indonesia is a very good place where you can also see all the problems that you're seeing in other countries and you're trying to solve it. That's why you're here, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Asia, we have very similar problems. So whether it's Philippines, Indonesia, or Cambodia, or Sri Lanka, we are trying to solve similar problems. So we are very familiar with HR problems companies are facing. So we are there to solve.
Actually, I'm very interested. If we compare between Indonesia and, let's say, Sri Lanka or Philippines, do they have the same problems that we are facing in terms of HR?
Yeah, people management problems are very similar, I would say. So maturity can be different country to country. I would say Sri Lanka, most of companies are using systems at the moment. They have moved away from Excel, traditional Excel and spreadsheets to proper systems.
Okay.
Here, maturity can be little lower if you do a comparison. Still, there are a lot of companies working on spreadsheets or HR process manually. Other than that, all these countries are solving people-related problems.
Okay.
Very similar problems.
Everywhere has human resource problem.
Exactly.
Everywhere, people are trying to solve those problems.
Exactly. Whether it's administrative-related HR problem or a strategic HR problem, still we are trying to solve HR-related problems.
Okay. Has HR been always your passion? So that's why you're focusing on people's HR?
Yes.
Okay.
So we check my pay slip and apply for overtime. Okay, that's an interesting piece.
Okay.
So that is why we are focusing on HR.
Yeah, I'm aware of those problems. Yeah, when I go and meet my customers, I normally go meet my enterprise customers related to ERP or supply chain. But yes, I have seen many complaints about HR. So sometimes my friends are kept asking me, what is actually the difference with and without HR applications? I mean, if it's because of complexity, I can always hire more people, right?
Yes.
So what is actually the difference that you can see?
Very interesting question. With or without proper system. So still companies can work on Excel, but the challenge is different. Now when you work on spreadsheets or documents and with manual work, your HR team time investment is different. So you invest roughly around 75% of your valuable time on administrative or operational HR activities. And another maybe 20% time on applications area. Let's say functional HR like recruitment, training, conducting performance appraisal, and all these are must-do activities. So basically you don't have time to invest on strategic HR activities, employee development, employee coaching, guiding them well. So that's the problem. So when you have a proper system, if you have a system in place, let the system handle these operational HR activities, administrative HR activities, from attendance to leave management to payroll processing to benefit administration to let the system handle all these activities. So people, the most valuable employees, can focus on strategy and contribute into company goals. Because end of the day, employees should achieve the company goal, not company.
That's actually true. That's actually true. Because me, myself, I'm not such a big organization. It's actually a small organization. But every time we do a management meeting, we always struggle with all the administrative things.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I want my HR to be more strategic.
Yeah, definitely.
Rather than spending your time on doing administration. Yeah.
That is every CEO's expectation.
Yeah. But when people get into more detail and become more critical, they will say in Indonesia the salary is not that high. So I can always hire a strategic person and then support him or her with 20 more people. Something like that, right?
Yes. More people is always more problems.
Yeah.
So there are a few areas like my belief is like when you have more people, you create more problems. And when you handle these activities manually, just imagine like attendance machine to payroll and transfer your salary to bank. There's so much of manual activities. When people operate these manual activities, obviously there can be errors. People can do mistakes, and same time. There can be fraudulent activities as well. So how do you going to avoid that? Okay, just because you hire people, problem will not solve. So you have to streamline the whole process with technology, from capturing data from attendance machine, transfer that to a cloud environment, from cloud to payroll, and process your salary, and transfer that to bank. The entire process you can automate easily with the support of technology. So there's no room for errors. That's the beauty.
Actually, that's true, yeah. I mean, you can automate the attendance side. After you automate it and then you calculate all the payrolls. But sometimes it's disconnected between the payrolls and uploading to the bank. Yeah? This is one loophole that people can actually change the numbers. Yeah?
Exactly.
Okay.
I have come across many scenarios in Asia and some other regions as well.
Sri Lanka also the same?
Yes, so there can be situations.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got it. So maybe there are other questions coming from the customers. They are aware. Okay, number one, you establish control. Number two, you simplify things. Now, the thing that they normally doubt is when they implement a software. This is what I often meet opinion from the customers here. So if you implement a solution, they are afraid that maybe the users cannot use it. Maybe it will not reach an objective that they wanted at the beginning. So there's a problem in adoption. So how do you think, or maybe from your perspective, you have done this so many years?
So
right?
that is why we make PeoplesHR a simple application.
Okay.
You hide the complexity and you bring simplicity out once you complete the implementation. So each and every user at the HR department are well trained on how to handle certain areas, like how to conduct performance appraisal annually, how to do your goal planning, how to use the training and development application properly, how to use the recruitment application properly. So you can train. On the other hand, today AI also will support you to carry out these simple functions. Simple example, when you log into PeoplesHR application, there's a search engine where if you go and type anything, I want to do my goal planning. So system will directly take you to the goal planning area. Because of that, you don't need even proper training onto the system. Whatever you want to do with the system is matter of like going and typing. So it will bring the application where you want to operate. So complexities organizations having in these processes, let software handle it. Bring the simplicity out so people can easily use it. And if you forget something, still you can go to the system and ask that, and system will guide you. AI will support you to guide.
Okay, so which means today AI is already embedded
Of
into
course.
the application.
AI is a hot topic.
Oh, okay. It's very nice actually. Yeah, sometimes people don't know how to click.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one is solved by AI.
Yes.
What are the things that AI can actually solve?
Yeah. So a lot of people think AI is like ChatGPT or Gemini, where you can go and ask something and you get a better answer than normal search engine. It's not the case. I'll take few examples from different areas. Now look at, let's say you are running payroll and you want to make it 100% accurate. So AI can help you to detect anomalies.
Anomalies,
Anomaly detection.
Because if you do a strategic, maybe people can formalize it.
Exactly.
But to find anomalies, is something that the AI
exactly.
can help. Okay.
So system can guide you to find those errors and different anomalies.
Yeah.
On the other hand, let's look at let's say recruitment area. So assume like you are doing an interview, online interview or even physical interview, and there's a recording going on, video recording. So if you're using applications like let's say Teams or Zoom, so background AI will support you to do a sentimental analysis.
What is sentimental analysis?
That is actually, let's say if this person is bluffing, is it the real scenarios this person is explaining?
Oh, okay.
So you can capture the background and understand the person behavior. So for that actually you have to ask proper questions.
Wow, that is
ask them to explain certain scenarios.
Okay.
So you can do sentimental analysis. And on the other hand, assume like you get 2,000 manual CVs. How are you going to extract that data? So AI can extract that data and push it to candidate database and do shortlisting digitally. So these are some of the areas where AI can support. On the other hand, I'll give you another interesting example. So assume you want to understand high-risk employees. You're going to lose soon.
High-risk employees. Okay.
There can be great people, but trying to leave the organization. Okay, how are you going to identify? So AI can support you to understand these high-risk employees. If you know them well in advance, then you can talk to them, understand their grievances, and solve them. So that's how AI support in the real world in HR.
This is very interesting topic. So how does AI actually, recognize?
I'll give a simple example. AI work on data, and we all understand that, large language models. So what happens, you understand the patterns first. Whoever people already left the organization.
Okay.
They are, just imagine last 3 months behavior. When an employee decide to leave the organization, your last 3 months behavior change.
Yeah.
Your data pattern change.
Yeah.
Your leave pattern change. Your attendance pattern change. Your training attendance change.
Okay.
So,
now I get it.
So you understand a pattern.
I
So
get
you
it.
apply that pattern, that model to existing workforce, and trying to understand your existing workforce. You have guys with similar pattern, people with similar patterns. I'm just giving high-level example. There can be so many other
that's
parameters
actually
you are looking at.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We don't even make use of external data, as in stalking their LinkedIn or whatever.
You don't have to.
No, you don't have to, right?
You can use those unstructured data as well.
Yeah, but you just probably like analyze the check-in and check-out data, the attendance.
Yeah, there are so many
There
data
are
points.
so many patterns that you can recognize.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, very very interesting. And people's HR are equipped with those kind of AI.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We embedded the AI layer into the product,
Okay.
and
Okay.
so AI is powerful.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. I think AI is the future as well.
Yes.
Including my services to customers, supply chain and ERP. They are all using AI, process intelligence, and so on and so forth. So it's about time HR is also using
We're
AI.
getting into a very interesting era with AI.
Very, but there is a possibility that even HR can be replaced by AI. It's a
So,
very dangerous game
so I would
topic
say-
that we are talking.
So I would say it's an interesting era. HR will get more opportunities because, of course, administrative tasks, operational activities, technology will take
Will
over.
reduce, yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
But HR will have a different game plan, like coaching,
No, I think so also.
guiding, employee development.
I
These
think
are
so.
interesting areas where
Yeah.
HR like to invest time.
Because the topic is human resources.
Exactly.
It requires human touch, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
It cannot be only AI touch or
Yeah,
data
yeah.
touch. Okay, yeah, very, very interesting actually, people's HR. If you see the Indonesian market, you've been around for 15 years. You still see a lot of opportunities here in Indonesia,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Definitely, because if you look at the population, it is close to 300 million
Okay.
people
Yeah.
in this country. Like and also Indonesia is in Asia one of the fastest growing country as well economically. So we see a lot of opportunities. On the other hand, I would say there are a lot of companies still handle their HR processes manually or with a lot of different spreadsheets. So that's where the opportunity. So we can help them to first digitize manual data and bring that to automated environment, and then we can run a digitalization agenda. So that is where people's HR can really add value to Indonesian market.
Yeah, okay. I see a lot of similarities between what people's HR are doing and what ERP or supply chains people are doing. So normally they will categorize into three very important topics, which is if you want to make it successful, then you have to focus on number one is the system, number two is the data, number three is people. So it's always these three points, right?
Yes.
I think you have already addressed how do you solve the system part, how do you solve the data by using AI. So when it comes to people, understand a solution is a solution, but somebody has to design it. Somebody has to, be like a solution architect related to the objective.
Yes.
So based on your experience, when you implement people's HR, how do you cater for this point, which is people area?
Yeah.
Who will going to design? How advanced do you need when you do an HR implementation in the company? Can you probably explain?
So interesting question, because sometimes you might have the best system, but if you're not properly integrating HR system to the corporate culture, it can still fail. So there are a few things to understand. One is how do you going to do that change management, digital transformation. So you have to work with people. And when it comes to solution designing, you have to understand the problems HR department and HR users are facing.
Okay.
If you develop a list of HR problems, vendor point of view, the people's HR team can easily solve those problems during the implementation time. Okay,
Yeah.
So as I told you earlier, let's say get the complexity to HR system and bring the simplicity to end user.
Okay.
So that's the beauty of people's HR.
Okay.
So we can train the HR team how to handle these system-related functionality, but of course HR department should go through a proper change management. because it's not the way you handled before. Sometimes people are trying to just do the same thing with technology. That is, we call digitization. Today we are not talking about digitization, we are talking about digitalization. How to bring the right technology to the right activity and to streamline the operation. So there's a big difference between before and after. So that is why we have to change people as well. So while the implementation going on, you have to do a change management exercise as well, because you have to bring people into the new environment.
But that is the challenge, because I've seen a lot of HR in a lot of companies, they are not really mature enough. It's not that they are not capable, but maybe because day to day they are busy doing all the administrative things, right? Okay, that one can be solved. But then this habit somehow limit them to design the solution. So they are, maybe I can say, not really capable in designing. So how does people HR actually support this company who doesn't have very professional, very expensive HR guy? Can we help them? Can we support them?
Yes, we can bring that value as well.
Okay.
So we have veterans in the field of HR who will bring that knowledge. Let's say you're a medium-sized company, you don't have a proper HR professional. So we can bring that knowledge to your organization.
Okay.
And we can work with the HR team and reorganize the HR department for a better game plan.
Oh, that's also a service that you are offering.
Yeah, so
to
we
the customer.
we can bring if customer required. If they have good professionals, we don't have to worry about. But if they don't have, we can bring that value addition as well. Work with them and transform the HR department where CEO is expecting. Because every CEO is expecting a better HR results, better HR department who can focus on employee development, organization development. So we can add that value as well while doing the system implementation.
Okay.
Today is not just automating things. It's a digital agenda to transform the organization. So people's HR can bring that value.
Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of customers that I have. They say, the solution is very good, very comprehensive. I don't think my my users, my team, can handle that complexity. But you are saying that we actually can support them by guiding them, right?
Exactly.
I mean, the basic like employee data, employee administration, nothing to guide.
Yeah.
Everywhere is the same.
Very simple.
And we do have Indonesian localization. I believe that's what I imagine. Every company will be similar.
Yeah.
Only done payroll calculations, but they have been doing payroll calculation anyway.
Yeah.
It's just now to automate. Yeah.
Exactly.
I was referring to the next step of it. So that one is the first phase. You have an HR, basic HR administration solution. But when it comes to training, people development, succession planning, so these are all the next level, right? So yeah, a lot of people have no idea how to design it.
Yeah. So my idea is don't stop only by automating your administrative HR related activities. Phase one can be that automating your operational HR activities. Then get into performance appraisal, training and development, e-learning, succession planning. That is basically a talent management and getting into proper recruitment management solution. These are the areas will really add value to your HR department. So how do you going to do a proper recruitment? How are you going to improve your success rate? Because assume like you recruit 10 people, if 5 are not suitable, that's a big issue. But how are you going to make sure out of 10, 8 are successful? So how are you going to improve?
Yeah.
So HR can, the technology can support you to do that today. So that's where company should not stop only automating the administrative HR. They have to get into strategic agenda as soon as you complete the automation of the administrative processes.
Okay. Yeah, very interesting topic. Yeah. The last topic that I want to ask. Today you have achieved so many things in HR systems. I believe, let's say 5 years from now, you want people HR to be developed as well. We'll go to the next level. So what is the next level that you have in imagination?
Yeah. So AI is changing a lot of stuff today happening.
AI related.
AI related things. Now, simple example, like let's say you have a fantastic data layer in your HR system and that is mature. So top of that, assume like you have agentic services to carry out your HR activities. So how are you going to run your training process well? How are you going to run your performance appraisal process well? Can you bring certain set of AI agents to support your HR department? So let the HR department handle the strategic part, and let these AI agents work with the data layer and do the operational part.
Okay.
So that's where the technology is heading.
So basically, it's the AI related.
Exactly. It is like you have people, same time AI agents to work within the HR team. It's not only people and AI agents.
Okay. In terms of Indonesian market, any advice that you want to give to all the audiences?
I would say Indonesia, since it's a growing economy, they have to move away from these spreadsheets to proper systems. And then there are very cost-effective systems like PeoplesHR. So you have to get into these systems because world is changing so fast.
Yeah.
And technology is changing so fast. And if you are not implementing a proper system, you will not understand the things you are going to miss. So don't be too late. Get into a proper system, and then improve your organization, improve your people.
By the way, all the good things, all the good functionality and the feature that you mentioned, how much does it cost? Will it be like, it sounds so sophisticated. Maybe I believe it costs a lot also, no?
No, very affordable.
Okay.
Very affordable for Indonesian customers. Don't worry.
Very affordable, is it?
Yeah. The whole Asia region, we have special pricing.
Oh, special pricing. Okay. Maybe if I use it for my company, you will give me a special price.
Definitely. I'll give you a better pricing.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes I also feel that way, yeah. If a company is, maybe he thinks that it's a small company, he thinks that it's not the time to use HR application yet, but then over the time, without his realizing it, the company will grow into a medium-sized company.
Yeah.
Medium-sized company means more complexity, more problems. When they do not build the habit as early as possible, then building the habit later is going to be more complex.
Definitely.
Right? To me, the consideration is whether it's expensive or not. I think
it's very affordable. So it's a very good question, because sometimes you feel like my company is small, so I don't have to implement. But the challenge is these companies are growing. So there are growing pains. So you should let people focus on solving real business problems, not just work on the administrative work. So let system handle that part and support your growth journey. And that's where you need systems at the very early stage.
Yeah. Okay. I think thank you, Mr. Sampath. Very nice insights, especially coming from you that has seen many countries doing all the HR things. And for everyone that joins today listening to our podcast, I think HR is a very important topic. We have to solve that. We have Mr. Sampath and the team here that can help us to solve the problem with not so expensive costs.
Yes,
that's the message. It will bring a big impact to the business. Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. Thank you. I hope that whatever that we discussed today will bring impact to you. Thank you.